Yeah, you could also just get Faker on a flank angle. He could also maybe just find some sort of wall to set up and then throw everyone into a fight. That might be the way to do it.
Because it's going to start up the grubs.
Yep, I believe full information going over to the Kwangdong Freecs, and they definitely have it now, as first grub is going to be taken, and so top and bot side trade, and you can understand why both teams are aiming for the options that they went for. T1 trying to accelerate towards some dragons, and it's going to be a triple grub start here, as well as Owner being able to set up for a potential dive.
Oh.
Perry going to find a Winter's Bite onto Andil here, and now Owner is going to make his attempt. Let's see whether they can lock them down, as he does pick up turret aggro. Owner's only level 5. There is the flash out from Andil. And now T1 looking for it once again. The teleport does come in. They're going to be able to kill Leaper, but can they get out? That's the question. The answer is absolutely no. The Gnar is going to clip Carrier, but he stands beside Gumayusi. He's going to see whether he can save him. Dudu and Andil trying to fight this one out. The flash comes out from Carrier, but it's not enough. It's Caitlyn! Gumayusi able to get the kill back, and it's a 2 for 2. It means that you then get trapped. And yes, there is a delicious cupcake, but you also die. And so that's not good. As Andil's going in, whether he likes it or not, Cuz going to come on through, is able to heal him up, but it's not enough. Carrier shows them the door, and they're going to have to take it, unfortunately.
Owner is, but you see the moment that they spot Cuz towards the top side of the map, Cuz runs down. Demolish is going to do a good amount of damage to this turret.
Yeah, Andil, he has to get out of here. He is going to be able to hook the wall, but the turret is very much dead. And I don't think there's any way that they can actually get back there. So Caitlyn doing her job, rotating around, taking the turrets where she can. And this is where the gold is going to really start exploding for T1. Usually as well, so first item is completed. Leaper without a Trinity Force just yet. It's not going to stop the Kwangdong Freecs from being able to take all 6 of these grubs.
Ooh, okay, so this is the big thing now. What T1 need to avoid is take, like, usually it's the third dragon, but it can be the second dragon as well. So you're feeling great, right? You're ahead, and then you take like second or third Drake, and then Tristana gets like a turret and a half because she has 6 grubs and she's Tristana.
What he's doing, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get through this one, and it looks like Kwangdong Freecs just going to call it off.
Oh, look at that. Faker was even on his way as well to respond to a possible play.
Yep.
Not going to be the case.
Drake going to be taken, and that is going to be T1 now evening things out. It's another Mountain Soul. So a Mountain Rift couple of times here in this series.
It's going to utilize these grubs. Do note, first turbot has already been taken towards the bot side, as we did see Guma pick that one up very early as, a punish onto Zeus.
Oh, the Gnar is going to be blocked by the ulti. Zeus going to be able to try and get himself out of here, but you can't dodge that one. The hook going to come through there as well. The wallop comes down, a lot of chain CC. He flashes the spear, and it's just enough to get him out of dodge.
Oh, man. I don't know if Kwangdong can really do a whole lot here. If T1 is entrenched, they have to walk past soldiers, you have to walk past Braum.
And he can't really do that. He is a wall. As there is the ace in the hole. Owner comes over. Bulldog wants to try and push him away, but there's a nice stun onto the Tristana. Able to get himself out of there, but the Heartbreaker moves Owner forward. Still, Bulldog gets the heal and is going to be able to keep himself alive. That hook was, almost good, but it did spell the death of Andil. And Dudu, look at that Gnar. It is gorgeous.
And some of the health bars are low, but they got to use this Mega Gnar, and I don't know if they have the timing. I don't think a whole lot's going to come from this. They're going to try and bully them out. Bulldog's back.
Yeah, Bulldog's going to be able to make his way into this fight. They're not going to have Andil for this one.
Oh, it's not happening.
And the spears aren't really connecting. That's a headshot from Gumayusi as Cuz.
Right. Oh my god!
That was kind of cool. He's going to be annoying. They're going to be able to take down a turret, and now Cuz is trapped in a circle. Still, that is going to dissipate, and they are going to be all right. So they're going to be able to trade Soul Point for outer turret.
We have Bulldog that is getting bullied out by Faker, right? This Azir in the 1v1 has been a really, really big threat.
Laners with teleport in hand. They can come down for this fight if we do see anything actually erupting.
T1 also can give this up, which we haven't really discussed yet. If they don't think they have a good opportunity, as never mind, TP coming in.
Yep, they're not going to be giving this one up. Teleport to come through from Zeus, looking for Bulldog on a flank angle. They will be able to find him there. Owner taking a bit of damage himself. Faker looks for Bulldog. There is the rocket jump out, and Bulldog with teleport available. His Buster Shot now on cooldown though. So Dudu, he's turned up. looking for a few more stacks onto that Nabar as Zeus hops forward, puts them in a circle now. That is going to be the Drake secured by the Kwangdong Freecs, but can they find the team fight? That's the question. Faker goes golden as the house just goes over his head, and Gumayusi takes down Leaper. Cuz is already dead as well, but they do at least save the soul, and Andil might even be able to get out. Oh, just barely.
Here we've seen this one before.
Yep, they are just gonna do Baron. Carrier puts up the door. Kwangdong Freecs are in the area, but Dudu is not. And so this Baron going down lower and lower, but yeah, this is not exactly going the best. Still, can they get into the pit? The answer is no. They are taking down the Aurora though, and T1 need to get themselves out of here as quickly as they can. They'll sacrifice one, but they'll get themselves the Baron. This doesn't get him.
Oh, Inner, I imagine, is the goal here for T1, and I think they should be able to get at least that, but that's not the most insane power play in terms of Baron that we've seen. As oh, look at that.
Yeah, that is Andil taking a whole lot of damage.
Stopwatch here for Faker.
Andil has to be really careful, Dudu. Not a lot of Nabar, as that is a very short hook. Andil's gonna have to flash. He does so to get himself out of here. Bulldog, this flank angle is very scary as T1 all grouped up. And the health bars on Kwangdong Freecs are getting lower and lower. They're gonna have to commit to something as there's the hook. It's gonna connect onto Zeus, but that is the kill onto Andil. Zeus down so incredibly low. The Meganar comes in. Faker gonna get walloped off to the side. Bulldog has to flash to get himself out of the way, and there is the Mountain Soul. Emperor's Divide doesn't do a whole lot, but that's because his targets are already dead. Leaper gets over the wall, and Gumayusi will wipe him out. T1 now just trying to get the stragglers here as Dudu wanting to chase after Carrier, but Gumayusi gonna protect his support this time around. And Cuz gonna need to try and pounce his way over some walls, and it looks like Ona doesn't even really care because Zeus is gonna turn up, and Cuz's time is coming to a close here as he does pounce on over towards Zeus. Also keeps himself relatively healthy, but there's that burst that we were waiting for. Zeus going to be able to lock that one down, and it looks like T1 are marching towards the finish line here in this game number 3. A bit of a slow start after dropping game 1. This is looking all but over. An assumed one, right?
It was, and they can still beat the RX, that's problem.
Yep, that's a hook. That is a dead Andil. There is nothing you can do about that one. Gumayusi just walks up to point blank range and shoots the Big Daddy in the face. That is going to be that. That might just be Baron here from this one as well. There are a lot of traps they're just not standing on as Leaper trying to clear the way to get himself over here. Wanting to land some poke as Faker is hit by a spear. That's important, but the Baron is just going to go down. And now Leaper is inside a circle and destroyed. Yeah, he wasn't between worlds. He was just taken out of one. Should be able to keep this siege minion alive, as Bulldog will be able to clear out that wave. Just don't know whether it's going to be enough here, as Nexus turrets might need to be tanked, and that could be a little bit of a stretch. But here in the top lane, they're going to be able to take down that inhibitor as well. And I don't think Bulldog has delayed for quite long enough. As you can see, Faker even getting to work. Bottom lane, this is going to only extend this gold advantage further. It's now ticking over to 10,000. Op inhib.
Okay,
They're big, and now T1, they are going to be pushing, but Kwangdong Freecs might have them where they want them. Leaper probably shouldn't be frontlining. You don't have a lot of other options. Oh god, okay. Bulldog almost just executed as Faker is going to look for him. Buster Shot gets him out of there as these Nexus turrets going down so fast. They're in between worlds as Owner is going to take Andil out of it. Dudu now in trouble, gets hooked up by the newly constructed Nautilus. And Bulldog goes down as well. The rest of T1, they get on top of Leaper. You can't flash that one, Cuz. And that is the double kill for Gumayusi. The ace comes through, and T1, they stomp Kwangdong Freecs into the ground at the very end there.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.